they have a problem and they don't know how to address it, where they can come address it with me and we can have a conversation and I can say, hey, Scott, you're the intermediary to these goofy people and maybe we can have a conversation. But instead, y'all want me to debate Scholar Gallup. And then you want me to debate Andrew Wilson that has no goddamn solutions that are going to work, all right, and that are pretty much going to fall apart. So where do we go? I would rather not debate Scott Gallup. I would rather say, hey, let me what you got. But of course, y'all want to see me try to make Scott Galloway a bitch, all right, which I would think would be counterproductive. But that's what y'all want to see. That's the only time you talk about CGA. When I try to mid-slap one.
Well, this is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. Today, it all starts the first of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Are you there?
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got it with the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Bengals will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. Now Hughes throwing to start the drive. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
36-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Now they'll change things up.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Devontae Adams, 67 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, and they caught it up, and the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Now McManus for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air again, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's brought down at the 34, calling a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw, Fields. And he is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Fields. Throw left side to Higgins. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Elijah Higgins, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been up the field? And you and I both know One big play there gets him right back up to that level.
Here's Hughes. From the gun, he'll throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Dragon 60.
From the gun on third down, Hughes. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Now it's Fields. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 45 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now they're audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 tight, 19, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11, Mustang 19.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
2nd and 4.
Hughes operating from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
17 at the Bengals' 49-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Back to throw. Hughes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23.
That's another
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian McCaffrey, a 23-yard run. And the Jags are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. McManus's point after is good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And some room to work. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Dante Thornton, 55 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jaguars 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
70 Timberwolves.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Now an audible here into something else.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Unlock line, scoop.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A beautiful fake. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Dixie Bobcat, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Hughes now from the gun on third down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
The kick by McManus is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. From the 31, here comes second and a yard. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's there.
Now Fields. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kobe Bryant. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Fields pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Get it. W Lions.
Throwing to start the drive. Hughes. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. To throw is Hughes. From the gun, he'll throw. in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hughes. Caught on the right side by Adams. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Back to throw. Hughes. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
70 Timberwolves! 70 Timberwolves! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 18 Rattlers! 18 Rattlers! Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Hughes. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Godwin, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Second down and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Hey, Ken.
From the 50, here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Fields now to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation and making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Escapes the defender. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's
now a second and 10.
Now they'll shift things around.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Mikey, make cheese. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19, 70 Timberwolf.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. 20. 5. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Bengals drive about to get going. To throw is Fields. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. A shotgun snap, Fields. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Well, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Jaguars are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Come on, come on. Hey, Panther 60, Panther 60. Tiger, 19, go.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Broncos.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
70.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
2nd and 9 now. Throw inside, McCaffrey's got it. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Panther, come on, come on. Hey. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt.
Now Hughes from the gun on 3rd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Inaudible here to get a new look.
Dragon 60.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Okay,
the offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Oh, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Here's Hughes throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go, son.
From the gun, here's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Fields. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields completes this one to Thornton. Call it a gain of a yard. And it's 2nd down. Here's Fields. That's complete yet again to Thornton. Well, the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Fields going to change things up here.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Justin Fields. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. They juked him. And he will take this one back all the way inside the 35.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Hughes throwing to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Viking 18.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
An audible here to get a new look.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 4th down, Hughes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Van Worry. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Fields. Jaguar pressure and Jaguar sack. Myles Garrett. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Fields. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And he stopped immediately there. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. McManus now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Jaguars 45, Bengals 35.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. All eyes on Fields. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. Here's second down. Now Fields. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock as he's all the way up to midfield.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here's Fields. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
You got to, here we go. Hey, catch.
Back to throw. Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jags come up with a late turnover, but it will primarily matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to